hair is literally flowing, okay? And this has been about 3 weeks since she actually had her install. My client is natural. Well, she's transitioning to natural, so she was actually perfect for this process. And we have basically done, I wouldn't call them micro, but we did small K-tip installation. And the reason why I said small is because she's fine in texture, and we wanted to make sure that we did not put too much weight on her hair, and that we definitely made sure that her density was 100% matching, as well as the texture. But I want you guys to really look at this hair. Like, she is fine textured, right? Her hair is about this long. And look how long we were able to bring her with the K-tips. And baby, when I say she took very good care of her hair, she really, really did. So we're going to start out by doing a Soothe and Balance pre-poo treatment, because she does have some congestion on her scalp. So when we're doing the Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment, you're going to, of course, use the Soothe and Balance. But there's two ways that you can do this. So for her, I'm actually going to use the brush method, where we're going to be applying the Soothe and Balance using a brush and a bowl. So all you need is a bowl and brush, just like this. Okay, and then you're going to take your Soothe and Balance and you'll add it to the bowl. The reason why we're going to use the bowl method is because I really want to make sure that I get in between her K-tips. And I'm also using this method to lift up any buildup that is on her scalp or embedded in her hair, in between her hair and the K-tips. Okay, so this method can be used at home. This is a great way to kind of kill two birds with one stone, but also not be too aggressive with the hair itself. And it's not even for just K-tips, okay? You can do this if you have any other extensions, braids. If you don't even have extensions, you can use this method as well. It's really, really easy to do. And it's something that allows you to get the itch and also be very precise when you are doing it, all right? So this is something that I do for a lot of my clients who have extensions in their hair. And then, of course, if I have clients who come in and I notice that they just have a ton of buildup where it's really, really thick, I'll also use this method. And it allows me to really get to that scalp while not still overstimulating or being overly aggressive with the scalp and causing irritation. How does it feel on your hair?
It's good. It feels nice and tingly.
Good. This is also going to help to get that blood flowing, you guys, without you being overly aggressive. Okay, and then if you notice, I did not get it on the K-tip hair itself. It's really not needed in that area. This is also the reason why I wanted to use the bowl and brush, because I wanted to make sure that I got it onto the scalp and the hair, which is exactly where it needs to be, and I don't have to worry about going through the actual hair and oversaturating the hair with Soothe and Balance when it's not even needed. Good morning. Thank you. Say your K-tips look great.
Thank you.
All right. So now that we have that soothing balance all over her scalp, I'm sure her scalp is nice and tingly. Everything is feeling all cool. We're going to go ahead and go over to the shampoo bowl. Pull this hair out the way. Hey y'all. Come on back. There we go. Make sure this camera can see your head. Yes, okay, good. Good morning. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get her wash going. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse out the soothing balance that we just put on. Now, if you have a lot more buildup, then you can actually leave it on for a couple minutes. I would say no more than about 5 minutes. And you guys don't worry, I am actually recording a instructional style video for those of you that might be wearing K-tips or thinking about getting K-tips and you're not really sure what the maintenance looks like. So you'll be able to see instructional style video. And of course, for those of you that might be looking to get K-tip installs, I'm based in Orlando / Lake Mary, Florida. And this is a service that you can actually fly in and fly out. You don't even have to stay. This is a couple hours and then you are on your way back home. All right, so we're gonna start with a Clarify. There we go. So we're gonna start with our Clarify and Refresh shampoo. Now this part we're gonna use to clarify the extensions and her hair. It is powered by activated charcoal, and keep in mind, you guys, whenever you are shampooing extensions or even your hair, sulfate-free products are very, very, very important to use. You always wanna use sulfate-free products, whether you're just textured and you don't have extensions, or if you are shampooing your extensions itself. Extensions do not like sulfates. It dries them out just like it does your real hair, okay? So we are using a sulfate-free clarifying shampoo that is infused with activated charcoal. It's gonna help to detox the hair. I scrub hair like I wash clothes, so y'all just go with it, okay?
Old school hand wash.
Yes, I'm making sure that this hair is clean, okay? Super duper important. And then of course we already know that her scalp is nice and clean. I'm about to die. There we go. And then I'm using warm water for her shampoo service, okay? The only time I'm gonna step into the cold water era is when we're doing her rinse of her conditioner. But for the shampoo, you can definitely use warm water. And there's something I also want to point out. Milan has about $900 worth of hair extensions in regards to the hair in her head, okay? In total, her service is about a little over $2,400, including the hair. So you want to make sure this is a luxury service. You want to treat your hair just as luxury, okay? This is not the hairstyle that you want to just, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do anything to my hair. My girl came in and said, girl, I've been making sure I've been wearing my bonnet. I comb through my hair every day. I wear my hair up in a ponytail. Then sometimes when I'm going out, I wear it down. Like, she is treating this thing like a Bentley, okay? This is a Bentley service.
Bentley cool.
Yes, baby. So you always just want to make sure that you treat your extensions the same way you would treat your hair, with care, with love. I hope that you would treat your hair with love and care. All right. So for her treatment shampoo, we're actually going to use our new and improved Mended Smooth and Seal collection, because I do want to make sure that I help with any type of humidity control, frizz control, get the hair nice and smooth and silky, but we're not changing her curl pattern. So if you guys notice, she has a curl pattern because she is transitioning, and we want to make sure that we are protecting that. And that's the great thing about K-tips. It allows you to still maintain, come on back, mama. It allows you to still maintain a hair care regimen, all while still having length and density added to your hair. So that's another exciting thing about K-tips. You can still do your hair care as you should. Good morning. If everybody could do me a quick favor and hit that little arrow button and share the live for me. Hit that arrow button and share the live. Sorry, mommy, okay? So that everybody knows that we are on YouTube. Share it on your Facebook or whatever social media platform you are. Share it to them so that they can join the live. And also double tap that screen so that YouTube knows how amazing my channel is, and that people want to see my channel, so they'll keep pushing my channel to others. It's free, y'all. It don't cost you anything to hit that share button, I promise. And then don't forget, double tap that screen. If you tap right where Milan's head is, just tap twice. Tap, tap. That's how you thumbs up the live. Thank you, Star. So we're gonna put her deep conditioner on. She'll actually be under the dryer for about 5 minutes. She has fine textured hair, so we don't need to overload her when it comes on to the deep conditioning. I don't want to make her hair heavy. And that's also something that I tell people when we talk about deep conditioning practices. Sit up for me, mama. Not all deep conditioners are needed to stay in the hair and the scalp for hours at a time, for days at a time. No, because it will make the hair way too heavy. And when we're talking about make the hair way too heavy, I mean her hair, not the extensions, okay? Her hair is really what we're talking about here. So we're going to apply the Mended Smooth and Seal hair mask, okay? This system has a hair mask and not an instant conditioner. So what I'm gonna do is I rub it up in my hands, and I literally will go in and just put it on her hair, not the extensions, okay? The extensions are last when we talk about deep conditioning. We wanna deep condition her hair. And then we will then pull it through the extensions. Now, if you guys notice, I put the conditioner on, but you don't see an over influx of conditioner just hanging around. You don't have to be able to see conditioner dripping off of your head for you to say that you did a deep condition, okay? That is not how this works. And then I'm gonna take a detangling brush and I'm just gonna go through the ends of the extensions, making sure that everything is still in the place that it needs to be. You really want to make sure that you do detangle your extensions through the process, just like you would if you were doing your own hair. Okay, very important part of the process, because you don't want your extensions to be tangled. The great thing is these extensions, this is our Privé gold and black collection, and these are actual Vietnamese texture extensions. So the origin of these are from Vietnam. They're double drawn, so they are full from the root all the way to the end, and they blend very, very well. All right, so we're gonna put a processing cap on Milan. She'll go into the dryer for 5 minutes, and then we will rinse this baby with cold water and get to styling. Literally 5 minutes. Okay. Good?
Hmm?
All right, pros. So while Milan is under the dryer, I'm gonna go ahead and get my area cleaned up. Do you have a product for natural hair that can be used for twists? Do you mean like a shampoo conditioner or a leave-on product? And when you say twist, do you mean locks or actual twists? Hey, Deidre. And then for everybody else who's watching, tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know where everybody's watching from. Leave on just a twist. So if you are looking for something that keeps the hair hydrated and moisturized, then you could use our Hydra Plus Daily Moisture Cream. That can be used while the hair is dry or wet. It definitely is great to help lock in that moisture, but not to overbear the hair. And then if you need something for shine after the fact, you can also add in a little bit of frizz control. That's gonna help to keep the hair nice and shiny. It will also help to keep the hair from swelling too much. And then your finishing product, once the hair is dry, you'll use our Goddess Polish. And all three of those are leave-in products. So after your wash day, which for you, I would more than likely say to either use the Mended Smooth and Seal collection for your wash day or the Moist Repair collection for your wash day. I see everybody, Queens, Maryland, Houston, New Jersey, Michigan, Queens. Come on now. I see Queens out there. Shout out to Queens. Rhode Island, shout out. Hydra Mend Polish. There you go. Thank you, Jasmine. Louisiana, Homestead, Providence, Pinole, okay. St. Peter's, I see you guys. Shout out to all of you. Austin, Texas, Baton Rouge, Milwaukee, Brasstown, North Carolina. Hey. I am so hot, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yonkers, okay. Buffalo, New Orleans. I'm here for the maintenance. I have K-tips currently. The certified. How do you like your K-tips? Miss Crystal, how do I book an appointment? Go to elitehaircaresalon.com. Elitehaircaresalon.com. right, so we're gonna go ahead and rinse Milan with some cool water. So as I was saying, you guys, just a couple minutes with her deep conditioner. She is fine textured. That does actually matter. This is not the part that most people enjoy. I told y'all. I tried to make it sound nice.
Baby, I am awake.
Good. And then when you are rinsing with cold water, you do need to make sure that you rinse thoroughly. Cold water makes the rinse take a little bit longer than it does when you use room temperature or warm water. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that cold water does sometimes take a little longer for the rinse. I'm gonna wash your ear off. And then I'm just gonna make sure that we don't have any pockets of conditioner left, which is very important, especially when you're talking about extensions, because conditioner loves to hide in its little pockets, and so does shampoo. All right, sit in my chair. I'm gonna get you prepped for the dryer real quick. Oh, y'all just went down. Y'all went all the way down. Man down. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is towel dry the hair. Super duper important. You wanna towel dry it as much possible. Now, when I put her under the dryer, I'm not really putting her for the extensions to dry at the ends. It's really just to help with the drying process at her roots. And this also helps with the drying process when it's time for us to blow her out. I don't like to blow the hair out when it's 100% wet. So that is another reason why I like to use diffuse drying first. And that is just a better way of doing the blow dry process, okay? So first things first, I'm gonna spray her with some leave-in conditioner. That's our Mended Smooth and Seal leave-in, okay? I'm really more say spraying her hair, not the extensions, all right? We don't need it on the extensions. Your extensions do not like to have a ton of product. And then last but not least, we're gonna use our Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray. Super important because we are gonna be blow drying her. Now this you can also spray on your extensions, okay? And then for her hairline, we are actually going to apply some of our AG Peptide Revival Serum. This is gonna be for the hairline. So if you guys can't see from before, here I'll show you guys. Let me pull you guys a little closer. There you go. Her hairline is a little sparse. So this is going to help with those dormant follicles. Now, if it's scarred, that's just what we have. But the follicles that are lying dormant, they need a little boost, a little circulation, a little something. We're gonna use our African Goddess AG or AG Revival Serum. And this has those copper peptides that we've been talking a lot about. And a lot of people don't know that peptides, specifically GHKCU copper tripeptide 1, helps to put the hair back into the growth cycle, or the growth phase of the hair growth cycle. And it also helps to keep you there. And everybody who was asking how did I get my bald spot to grow back that I self-induced, that is how. A rotation of the AG serum and the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. And you guys saw exactly what I was doing when I showed it on live the day after I had this. Oh Lord, I don't need one. We're just gonna leave it where it's at. Now, this is what you call a extension brush, okay? So we are gonna be using the extension brush, okay? The extension brush has loops in it. These loops are specifically made for people who have K-tips, I-tips, keratin beadings, any of those different things. It actually helps to keep the hair from being torn or pulled, just like a traditional paddle brush. There's a difference between these two brushes, okay? So this is a paddle brush. This is an extension brush. A lot of people don't know that these exist. This is an extension brush. This is the paddle brush. People think that only a paddle brush is available, when the extension brush is actually a better brush when you have things like micro links, I-tips, K-tips, anything that has a foreign link or bond attached to the hair. This is going to help you so that you do not run the risk of tearing your extensions or causing abrasions to the scalp because you are being so rough with your paddle brush. Did you record the thing for me? Good morning.
Good morning. No, I wasn't able to get it. So I'm gonna have it set up today. I'm just have the tripod in there because there was a lot going on after the shows.
Oh, okay.
And then I was gonna have Denisha do it for me because she had it at home, but she was asleep. It's gonna come on at 12. Again.
She has Comcast at home?
Huh?
Denisha got Comcast?
No, she has the app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so I had to take a picture of Charles' schedule because I was trying to see if he could show me with the things, but it's better on TV. He don't have it like that.
Okay.
But it's the second. It's the second ad after POV. And let me see.
I know he said it's supposed to be before POV and after POV.
Yeah, and I think he said during. Hold on, I have the schedule. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
I have the exact schedule. I was like, fuck, I missed it.
I needed your roots to dry out, blowout rice.
This is the exact schedule.
To not be so wet.
So yeah, point of view is during, then point of view go off. Then the ad. Yeah, you can see.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So
Okay, what am I? Oh, okay, I see my face. I see my face. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the block. This is the block area. The ad is like the second one after POV.
702.52 is POV, right?
Yeah. 702, 727 is POV.
Okay, so then at 728, it goes on. That's the final version. The final play, right?
So 728, 17, yep.
And then 658 right before POV, about 2 places before POV.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, that's the time. Yeah.
658. Okay, great. That is awesome.
Oh, that's after TSS. That one's after TSS too. So
yeah, I see that one.
After, yeah.
Yay! That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna have the I'm also let Martina know so she's on point as well. Because it was a lot going on yesterday. Not even gonna lie to you, it was a lot. So I'm gonna just have the tripod in the control room, just point it up there, so I know after TSS or before POV, I'm gonna just have it recording.
Okay, awesome.
All right, Mama. When do you come in?
I'll be there Friday. She wanted me to work yesterday, but I was still traveling yesterday, so I told her just let me know if she need me to fill in any other day. But I'll be there Friday.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
See it on here. That's why I was like, today is the day.
Can you text Miss Ayel and ask him if he was able to create the social media version?
Yeah, let me text him.
Because I want to be able to play it on social media now that it's live. I didn't want to play it yet until it was live.
Yeah, I'm texting him, hey baby, what the fuck?
Oh, girl. Please don't. Please don't. Because your fiance look at your phone, he gonna be like, what's this?
Like, what?
When you do partial K-tips or weaves, would you only perm that part of the hair exposed? So you don't really relax the hair when you do. TK, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know what he say, okay?
Okay, baby.
Okay, mama. Bye-bye. So whenever you do K-tips, it's not really recommended to do any type of relaxing, except for if you really want to just do the hairline itself. But I don't recommend it with relaxed hair, mainly because relaxed hair cannot be touched up with K-tips in it. So K-tips are better for people who are transitioning or people who are natural. That's really who they're created for. They're really created more for people who are natural because now we have those textures. But I don't recommend it for people who plan on doing relaxers because you cannot do a retouch relaxer with K-tips in the hair. That does not work. Ooh, y'all couldn't tell me something was in my eye. Where are you located? Is this damaging for the hair? And how long do you keep them? So I'm located in Orlando, Florida. It is not damaging for the hair as long as you take care of them the right way. This is what we call a luxury service. This is a service that we specifically say you need to do your maintenance every 2 to 3 weeks. If you do your maintenance and your K-tips are still intact, your hair is growing well, your density is matched correctly, these can last up to 4 to 6 months. And you come and get your hair done. Like I have a client who travels in, she comes once a month to get her K-tip maintenance. She actually works for an airline, so it's easy for her. And she comes once a month to get her maintenance, and then she goes back home. And then for the redo or the actual installation, you would need to be here about 4 to 6 hours. So you come in early in the morning, get the extensions put in, your hair taken care of, all that good stuff, and then you can fly out in the evening. Hey, Detroit, Michigan. Don't forget, you guys, for those of you that are in Detroit or the surrounding areas, our products are now available at UN Beauty Supply in Michigan, and also Beauty Plus 1 and Beauty Plus 2. The 6 Mile location, and so there's 6 Mile, Clifton Township, and I can't remember the other city. 6 Mile, Clifton Township, and let me not lie. Hold on. I want to make sure that I give all 3 of them. So UN Beauty Supply, that's in Clifton Township. Beauty Plus, 6 Mile. And then Beauty Plus 2, which means store number 2. In, where is it? I have like a billion things in my phone. Garden City, there we go. And Beauty Plus 2 in Garden City. So we are available in all 3 of those stores in Michigan. We are working on more locations. I'm working on a location for New York and Atlanta because that is where we have a ton of elite hair care pros, and I want you guys to have access to the products right away. So if the hair is straight and you have rougher texture, wooden, of how the different textures. So K-tips, we actually texture match. This is why it's a customized service. So we texture match for your extensions so that you have the ability to wear your hair if you want to in the natural way, or if you want to wear it straight, you can. So that's the luxury with K-tip extensions. We density match and we texture match. I'm trying to see what hair extensions would you recommend me as buying. I have curly, thick hair. Take care and have a blessed day. So Teresa, that would require a consultation for us to discuss textures of hair to purchase, mainly because I need to see your hair to do that. All right, pros. So we're gonna go ahead and get Milan taken care of. Ooh, it is hot. It's hot and my hair is so dirty on the top. Wow, y'all, that's crazy. When is the commercial launching? It actually launched yesterday. And I was traveling back from South Carolina, so I didn't get to record it. So I asked my creative director, who's at the studio, to record it. But she said it was a busy day yesterday, so they're gonna record it for me today. I might end up running to the studio myself to record it, mainly because I don't have Comcast Xfinity at home. That's not located in our area. It's in the other surrounding areas, but it's not in my area. So I have to go to the studio to record it on their TriCaster because they can see it actually playing. How much does this service cost? Once I get the desired length, can I stop wearing the tops? Oh, the tips? Well, K-tips, you know, it's not really about desired length. Anybody can wear K-tips. The hair goes as long as 40 inches. So anyone can wear K-tips. K-tips is really designed for people who want more density, want more volume. They want to be able to still have that luxury look and still be able to do hair care with their hair and take care of your hair and be able to have versatility. Put it in a ponytail, wear it in a bun, wear it down, you know, wear it as a wash and go, however you want to do it. That's what K-tips do. That is the luxury of K-tips. It's especially great for people who want more volume or density, right? So this is a very customized service. To give you an example, if you want a natural density K-tip installation, the actual starting price for the natural density installation is $1,200. And then you also have the cost of your hair, which that's something that we discuss during the consultation, because the extensions themselves, they range in different inches. We also want a texture match and density match, whether it be I need to custom make your K-tips or I can have our different vendor make it custom for us. Like there's so many different things that are available when it comes onto the K-tips, but the starting price for the installation, meaning the labor, is $1,200 for natural density. And if you want it extremely full or a fuller density, then that starts at $1,600. This hair or this style, this service lasts anywhere from about 4 to 6 months. And I'll really say 3 to 6 months because it depends on the person and it depends on how you take care of your hair and if you get your maintenance on time. This is not a service for people who don't care about their hair. This is a service for people who care about their hair and they also want that luxury look. That's very informative. These supply the hair. Yes, this is an all-inclusive service. There's nothing that you will need to supply for yourself when it comes onto this service. So the hair it's all inclusive when we do your pricing and your consultation, all of that hair, the service itself, you know, if you need to do any hair color, touch up your gray, whatever the case may be, all of that will be included in your price point. For the initial service, if you want to do a maintenance package, we can create a maintenance package where you already know your maintenance is taken care of. Like, you have so much versatility with this, but the hair, everything is included. You don't have to worry about anything other than showing up for the consult, meaning, and our consults are all digital. So basically the consult for the K-tips is free. Okay, so if you go to elitehaircaresalon.com, complete the consult inquiry form, You take the pictures because you're going to upload pictures on the form. And then I take a look at your hair. I look at the texture. If I have any questions, I'll reach out to you. And then from there, I will send you back a quote with the hair texture that I recommend, you know, any services that I would recommend. The good thing is with the K-tip installation, that includes your wash, all the prep work, that includes your deep conditioning treatments, that includes everything. Okay, this is not a service that I want you to come in and have to try to figure it out. If you're traveling in and you need, you know, hotels in the area, all of that stuff is provided. I do all of that for you in regards to guiding you so that you are not trying to do anything hard. All you got to do is know where you're going to book your flight and then reserve your hotel. And the good thing is the area that I'm in, there's 5 hotels around me, literally in this area. So you don't even have to figure out, oh my gosh, there's so many to choose. There's 5. And they're 5 very well-known commercial names. So go ahead, complete your consult form, and then we can go from there to get you started, get you set up, get these things installed, honey. You're gonna love these. When I say love, that's what I mean, love. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and blow her out. So I actually like to use my round brush when I'm doing the blowout process because it helps me to not have to do too much heat on the hair when it's time, okay? So for like these areas, we are going to definitely press them out. Sit down for your mama. And this also helps with her roots so that I don't have to do a ton of heat to the roots either. Okay, so that is the luxury of making, like, getting your K-tips maintenance done in the right place. Okay, this is not something that I would recommend you do yourself. It can definitely be a process when you try to do it yourself. I'm gonna switch to my paddle brush. You want to straight or curly one? K-tips means keratin tips. So K-tips is another type of extension service where we use Italian keratin bonded pieces of hair and attach them to your hair. It gives more longevity, that kind of thing. So as you can tell, These are individual pieces that kind of look like micro braids, but there's no braid whatsoever. And see, when I use this brush, I don't have to worry about snagging her K-tips, which is why I like to use an extension brush over the paddle brush. I'm considering an install, then removal regimen for my density and length, like on 3 months off, 3 months. Yep, that's a great way to do it. Oop. That's definitely a great way to do it. So sorry. So the information was so informative because I'm coming from out of town. I like your setup. It helps me out a lot with hotels. Absolutely. You are coming in for a luxury service, honey. I want to make sure that that is exactly how you get it. You know, I don't want you to try to figure it out, especially because you're coming somewhere that you don't really know. So I'll have hotel recommendations, all of that. And then there's a multitude of hotels for you to choose from based on your budget. The good thing is none of the hotels that are around are not walking distance. You can actually walk from the hotel to here. So there's 2 across the street on one side, there's 2 across the street on the other side. And then of course if you need to go out a little farther, you can. The good thing is the hotels in this area, they're all anywhere between $89 to maybe $175 a night. And you would only need to be here for one night, and then you can fly out the same day on a late evening flight and still get home the next day, so you don't have to pay for a hotel 2 days. There's so many different ways to do this. But I would definitely just recommend you come in the night before if possible, so that you don't run that risk of your flight situation, that kind of thing. And then you can leave out the same evening after you get your hair done. You okay, Mom?
Yeah.
That wasn't your foot, right? Okay. and get her. She wants it straight. You want the layers look though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Chin down for her. So we're gonna. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get her kitchen taken care of here. Make sure this baby is straight.
Is it curly right now?
No, it's just kinky
Love
looking. You talk about the back? You talk about the hair?
Hair, yeah.
No, I blew it out straight. It's like more like a textured straight.
Mm.
What is the approximate time it takes to install K-tips? It depends on the density. It depends on the density. It also depends on the texture of your hair. If your hair is more fine textured, then we can be anywhere between about 4 to 6 hours. If your hair is if we're just doing like the natural density, it can take about 4 hours. But I always say you want to give yourself about 4 to 7 hours to get this done. Oh, thank you. Milan,
Mhm.
I want to see you do a video right now. I want to see you put on a last scratch video right now. For those of you, can you tell them your business name, please? So this is my friend Milan. Milan is also a very gifted lash tech, okay, who does not follow instructions when given. For those of you that don't also know, Milan is that's Cam's wife, the one who always gives trouble. That's his wife. She's the better half, though.
The better half.
Yes, but Milan was actually my client before I even knew Cam, which is so crazy. But Milan, tell them your business name, please, and thank you.
Bella Moore Beauty Bar.
It's Bella Moore Beauty Bar. She said it so fast that no one could understand. There we go. Bella Moore Beauty Bar. Okay, so you guys go follow her over there, and she's going to put a last scratch video up for you guys right now while she's sitting in the chair with the millions of pieces of content that she stores up in her phone and doesn't use. You see how you do that? You just throw them in the fire. You see how that go? Yeah, that's how we do. She's gonna find one right now.
They got eyebrows.
Nope, that's not what I asked. I need the beginning phase of this work.
Let me see. I ain't posted since May.
Since May.
Since.
Come on, Milan, for real.
I know. I gotta do better. Wait, when did he graduate? I done made whole videos.
If Jesus were
Let me see. So I posted on TikTok, just not on Instagram.
You know you can there's an app called Repurpose that you can use where you can tell it anything you post on your TikTok to now post it on your Instagram.
Instead of me doing it by myself.
Yeah, you can set it up for Snapchat, X, YouTube.
What's
You
it
can tell
called?
it repurpose.io. You can tell it, when you use a certain hashtag, that's when you want it to post on that certain page. So that it might not be everything you want to post, but this is your business, so post everything. It's not an app, sorry. It's a website, repurpose.io. Hey.
I don't got eye scratching.
You don't have when you cleaning out the lashes? Or even just when you cleaning their pre-lash?
No. Let me see.
So when do you start
January
recording?
5th.
After?
Yeah. After the wash.
You sure you ain't got one video where you just started from the beginning?
Yeah, when I was December.
That's a video right there. Post that.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
And it's from December.
That's in your phone?
Mm-hmm.
You don't post that thing right now and stop trying to be perfect.
I need to.
I got 3 days till I get some more of it. Okay, girl. That's the video?
Mm-hmm. That's me taking it off.
Would my stylist need to be trained in order to do the maintenance? I mean, I would definitely say they would need to have knowledge of K-tip maintenance, yes. And the maintenance would really be just understanding that this is not just your traditional press out. You have to actually go in between each K-tip, take care of the root, that kind of thing. But this part of the process, yes, a stylist who you trust can do the maintenance. It's really just them understanding what they're doing. K-tip maintenance is not very hard. It's the install that's important. The install has to be done right. Now, would I recommend you doing your K-tip maintenance at home? No, I don't. Someone needs to be standing over you doing the maintenance. Because what they also are doing is making sure that the roots are not twisted because they can become dreads. That's really a big part of it. Making sure you untwist that root if you see any. Would you recommend on your body washes which one's good? Peach, please. It's my favorite. Or it tastes like candy. We have some new scents dropping soon too. Starting to look really nice. My question was answered through the previous person. Oh, no problem. Did you post it? Just
Karen
that fast.
text me. It still was loading.
Just that fast, she stopped her stopping. You see what I'm saying?
I got ADHD. I was trying to remember. I just want to text him back.
Oh my gosh. because it got stored.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Okay. Okay. Yeah, all of them are. Yeah, we don't have any sulfates. Okay. It'll be. I think tomorrow will probably be better because I'm in and out today. Hold on a second. You heard me? I said I'm in and out today, so I'd say tomorrow will be better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just let me know sometime this evening. Usually I'm there about 9. Yeah. Okay. Just let me know, and I'll make sure I'm there on time. Because if not, I just kind of take my time. Okay, Mama. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was different. Very different. I've never been to South Carolina, so it was definitely a difference. Like, wow. When you go to places where they actually preserve history, because you come from a place that there is no history. So yeah, it was kind of like it's like going to New York where they preserve everything. That's how it is there. Yeah, both sides. He was born there. That's where he's from. He came here as a teenager. Mhm. Yep. Eh? Uh. Okay. No. No. But maybe it's something else. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll talk to you later. Okay. Okay, Mom. Bye. So you love watching my cooking videos. Thank you. Y'all see how nice and silky it is? That's what you want. This is why you got to get your maintenance done the right way. This is also the reason why I don't recommend that people do their own maintenance, because a part of the maintenance is also us making sure that your beads are still intact. If we need to fill it out anymore, add any additional density, replace any, that's what the maintenance appointment is for. I'm a firm believer that when you're getting a service, it's best to remain with the person who did the service, because the person who did the service properly trained to do it. I can agree with that. I definitely can agree with that, yeah. The only time I would say to like deviate is one, if you just can't get to the person who did it, or maybe you are in a place where it's just not possible. Um, that's really the only time I would say. Or if it's an emergency and that person's not available, you got to just do what you got to do. But I can definitely agree with what you're saying. She's still editing this little video, and I just told her to post that video the way it is.
It took so long for it to download.
What are you editing?
I just added the aftermath. I like the after, what it looked like afterwards. I gotta put some music to it.
Oh, jeez. Milan. You just really overdoing it.
Silent video?
You are overdoing it. No, just pick a sound and drop the video. Hold on. Let me You like TikTok better?
No, I like Instagram better, but I post on TikTok because it take the watermarks off, and I like the font.
Okay.
And then I just
Are
put
you
it on
using,
Instagram.
you using templates? Is that
Yeah.
what you use? Oh, that's why.
I use templates on CapCut.
Yeah, if you're using templates, then yeah, you can't get the watermark off.
Yeah.
But if you're using like AutoCut,
Mhm.
if you hit edit more when you finish the AutoCut, it'll take the watermark off. You ever seen AutoCut? No. AutoCut is on CapCut. So go to your CapCut.
Oh.
Right here. No, that's that. Click that.
Mm.
And then just pick, let's pick 1, 2. The only thing with AutoCut is it cuts the video time down, but you can extend it. And then you can choose which one you like better, right? So they're gonna give you different versions. You can edit or trim where it is, like you can change where that piece is, kind of thing.
That's perfect.
And then
Let me put the videos in.
and you got different ones down there you can choose from. Yes, they're only like 11 seconds, but you can make them longer after you choose the one you like.
No, but that was actually okay. I'm actually using it. I didn't even know it was a thing.
If you're doing like a lot of short form, yeah. And then once you click I was about to show you, once you click the template you like, hit, no. Edit, and then edit more. And this is where, once you save it from this, it'll take the watermark off. So when you do it from the template and you don't hit edit more, it keeps the watermark. Because you didn't like make it your own kind of thing.
Got it.
When you go there, even though you didn't even change anything, you can still take when you save it from this, it'll take off the whole watermark. You can take the music off, you can change the music later, that kind of stuff. Just delete the sound. So there was some sound right here in the audio.
Yeah, I just deleted it.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then you can use, whatever audio you want. But you can't do that in templates, only in AutoCut. Templates doesn't let you edit that.
Yeah, see, when I do it on the templates, I put it on TikTok, turn the sound off, and then add my sound from TikTok.
Yeah, and that's my problem. That's why I don't use the templates, because it won't let me take the watermark off, no matter what version you pay for.
So you can take the watermarks off only if you post it on TikTok
First.
Yeah. And that's why I got more videos on TikTok, because I post it on TikTok and forget to
Take it off.
or put it on Instagram.
See, you guys get to see the whole process. They say you have pretty hair.
Thank you. Barely.
And Milan is coming from wearing sew-ins to now being at K-tips. So this is definitely not something that you gotta worry. Oh my gosh, what's the transition? Not really any. If anything, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. See, you should have got you some moon spice. Go grab you some moon spice. All right, so now we are at the top. So this is really the bulk of the maintenance when we talk about K-tips. It's just making sure that we get those roots nice and straight. We make sure that none of the K-tips are rolled so that we don't create dreads or locking. Making sure that all the K-tips are intact. Cleaning the scalp, cleaning the hair. All of that goes into the maintenance. You can comb your hair at the scalp. You just need to use an extension brush. Good morning. Is this something that could possibly do at home? No. I would never recommend you do K-tips at home. I've seen people on YouTube, you know, claim to be doing their own K-tips at home. Not something that I would recommend. Because you cannot see placement the way you would if somebody was standing over you doing your K-tips. I just would not recommend that. Mm-mm. The one girl that I saw doing her K-tips at home, I was just like, yeah, that's a big no. It's better for relaxed hair. Not relaxed hair. What am I saying? It's better for natural hair, not relaxed hair. So if you're transitioning, this is great. If you're already natural, this is great. For relaxed hair, I don't recommend it because relaxed hair, you cannot retouch your relaxer with K-tips.
Uh-huh.
So when do you guys have to bid for your different days off?
September, October. It used to be every 6 months, now it's once a year.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which I kind of like because I could plan out everything.
Yeah, but what if it's an emergency? Do you have to like get somebody to switch with you kind of thing?
You could get somebody to switch with you. You could request
Oh,
leave.
so you can still request.
Using your PTO.
Oh, okay. But just for your standard days,
Yeah.
you have to bid.
Yeah, my standard days and shift. That's what I'm bidding for.
Girl, that's a headache.
I'm off for I go back Wednesday, and then I'm off until.
Oh, for your birthday?
Mhm.
Oh, you took your vacation, right?
No,
You're just off.
I'm just off. I've finagled.
Okay, girl. Go with your finagling.
They knew they wasn't gonna see me. But I go back on next week Wednesday.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I work this Wednesday, tomorrow,
And then
and
that's
then
it.
I'm off, and then go back next week Wednesday.
You say you relax your hair every 3 months. I still wouldn't recommend it with relaxed hair. That's just my thoughts, but not to say you can't do it. I just don't recommend it.
I posted one video.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. Look at that video, how nice it is. That you spent several hours to post.
Correct. All that hard work.
Y'all, she sat here for about 45 minutes with this one video. All she had to do was post the video.
Cause we be talking.
Now, you trying to make it perfect.
I do.
That's the problem. She's trying to make it perfect. It need to be this. It need to be that.
I do. I be having OCD sometimes.
And that's the problem. I think we all do though. It took me a long time to even get comfortable with just saying, okay, just post it.
Yeah.
And you know the videos that I just posted are my best ones. The just posted videos are
I'm
always
trying
the
not
best
to have
ones.
like that anxiety. Like
Mm-hmm. morning.
Pimp named Slickback.
Y'all, she said her pimp name is Slickback. Oh my gosh. Something you just can't help, okay?
That is slick.
Could you do this at home?
No,
You don't think so?
maybe. See, I like how. It ain't gonna come out looking like this.
You'll have a rendition.
Baby call me Miko. You can't tell me I'm not Korean.
It's so funny. She said you can't tell her she's not, you can't tell her she ain't Vietnamese, y'all. With this Vietnamese hair.
Purr.
You guys see how full, but still very natural it looks? It got great density. It blends right in. That's what you want. Good density, good blendage. Look at that. Come on now. The girl got hair.
Who is she?
Who is this woman? Turn down for me. Let me get this back real quick and then we'll be good to go. I said the hair is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Really does look good, blended well. Yes, thank you. That's what you want. If you're gonna get extensions, you want them to look like your hair. Mm-hmm.
I need to go get me a go yard bag now.
Mm-hmm. Spinning.
Put me on the Elite Hair Care red carpet. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What BT award?
You know, the BT, okay. I feel like Drewski was not the right person for that. I feel like he overkilled the intro part, but everything else, I noticed a lot more celebrities now, because before it had just turned into a whole show.
Yeah.
It wasn't the BET Awards that I remember.
At all.
All right, my girl is done.
I'm not gonna know how to act for my birthday.
That's how she Pay my bills.
Keep paying my
telephone bills.
Girl, you know I was thinking about that. It's the layers.
Yes. If you remember Beyonce with that,
Yes.
and the hair, yes. Y'all see them layers? Come on now.
Skin glowing, hair is flowing.
Yes. All right. Yeah, all done. Y'all like? Thank you. How often should you get a touch-up? So traditionally, your maintenance is at least once every 3 to 4 weeks max. That is all you need. All right, pros. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new here. Please also don't forget to go check out our Elite Hair Care products by going to elitehaircareusa.com. The easiest way to get that thing rolling and take care of that hair. And also, for those of you that are looking to book an appointment, visit elitehaircaresalon.com. All right, I love everybody. I'll see everybody later. Bye.